Welcome back to another episode of Level Up Cooking with Trey. And on this channel, you know we focus on turning simple dishes into great dishes. Let's level up. Alright guys, these are the ingredients we're going to be using. 16 ounces of instant mashed potatoes, 1 pound of ground beef, 12 ounces of sausages, 2 pounds of mixed vegetables, 8 ounces of sour cream, 1 can of creamed corn, 4 ounces of cream roasted garlic mushroom, 4 ounces of mayo, optional, 2 tablespoons of margarine or butter, 8 ounces of cheese, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, 1 tablespoon of smoked liquid, blend and chicken bouillon powder seasoning. Alright guys, so at this point you'll notice I'm just sauteing my sausages, guys. This is what I started off on. I used some olive oil and just cooked those for about 5 minutes. In this next step, I'm just going in with some ground beef and I'm going in with my blend seasoning. As you guys know, if you've been following me, this is one of my favorite feed seasonings. I'm following this up with some garlic paste and some liquid smoke. This is going to enhance the flavor as well as the Worcestershire sauce. And I'm just going to mix this up really good, guys. These are pretty much all of the seasonings that I'm going to be using. In this next step on the right side, you'll notice I'm working on the mashed potatoes. As soon as they started boiling, I went right into it. Remember to cut your heat down and then add your mashed potatoes to it. Don't do it while your heat is on. It's going to pop everywhere. So right now, all I'm doing is just adding the instant mashed potatoes in and stirring as I'm mixing in. This is going to prevent it from clumping up. So I'm going to continue to stir. Don't pour all of your mashed potatoes in there at once. Just do it little by little. So at this next step, I'm adding my sour cream, guys. This is one of my key ingredients when it comes to mashed potatoes. I love it. Followed by the mayonnaise. This is optional, but for me, it also really enhances the flavor. And I can't forget the garlic paste. So I'm going to give this a mix, and this is going to be pretty much it for the mashed potatoes. If you want to, you can also add butter. You'll notice I didn't show it in the video, but I did add a tablespoon of butter as well. So I'm back on the left side working on my ground beef, which is done. And I'm just going to go ahead and take this out, and I'm going to actually leave the liquid in there. So you can drain the liquid if you want to, but I find that the liquid left from the ground beef is going to give a good stock to what I'm going to do next. You guys will see. Yep, so at this point, guys, you'll notice the frozen vegetables. I mentioned the liquid. This is what we're going to be using to cook our vegetables in. This is going to be the stock. I'm following that up by some smoked liquid seasoning and the fire and blend seasoning. And of course, the chicken bouillon powder. Guys, I love this. If you don't have a stock, you can use that. So I cooked that for about 10 minutes or roughly 15 minutes. So at this point, I'm actually just adding my meat back to this. And I'm going to continue to mix this up. If you notice, I have my heat on roughly 2 to 3. I want to keep it low. I don't want to continue to keep cooking. I'm just keeping it on low and I'm just giving it a good mix. Now comes my favorite part. So we're going in with 1 cup of creamed corn, guys. This is crucial when it comes to making any type of shepherd's pie, pot pie, or any meat pies. So I'll continue to add this until the can is empty. And of course, I'm going to make sure that I mix it in there well. I'm trying to get that creamy consistency. So I'm also going to follow that up by the roasted creamed garlic as well. I'm going to add about 4 ounces of this in there. I noticed this gave it a really distinctive flavor. I love the flavor that this added to. This is optional, but I would recommend this, guys. So the next step, everything is done. It's all about putting it in the pan, guys. So if you notice, I'll just make sure that I gently pour this in there, and I'm going to evenly coat it on all sides. This is very crucial, very important. Make sure it's even on all sides. So the next step is the mashed potatoes. Guys, do not pour all your mashed potatoes at once. Do it little by little. If you pour it all at once, it's going to sink on the middle and it's going to be hard to make it shepherd's pie. At this point, as you notice, I'm evenly coating the mashed potatoes all around. And like I say, guys, do it little by little and just make sure that you cover it. Alright guys, so at this point, I'm adding the cheese. This is optional, but I recommend doing it. It just gives it that little flavor. I would have used extra sharp cheddar, but I'm just going with a mild cheddar. And I put it in the oven for about 35-40 minutes, and this is it, guys. This is it. You couldn't tell the difference if it was this or macaroni and cheese, but guys, this came out phenomenal. This is exactly what we were looking for. And you do it uncovered. Alright guys, so here's a few pictures for you. I hope you like this type of content, guys. I really put my foot in this, so to say. I really enjoyed making this shepherd's pie dish, one of my favorites. And of course I added some parsley with a little bit of hot sauce. A little bit of hot sauce never kills anybody, guys. Alright guys, and this is pretty much it. This is my shepherd's pie. This is how I always make it, guys. So if you like this type of content, please like, share, subscribe, and don't forget, thanks for watching. You know, we turn common food into world class. Let's level up.